Hey everyone, this is Jim for SDC International Shipping. Thanks for joining me today. I'm here with Rob, the General Manager of SDC. Rob, we get a lot of questions that people ask on the website offline, so it's really great to have you here to answer these questions, someone who's on the inside who understands it. If someone's just getting started in the moving process, let's say you have a two-bedroom house, you're leaving LA, you're leaving New York, you're online, you're looking up all these different companies. What are some of the things that you should look out for to not get ripped off if you've never done this before?
Yeah.
What would you advise?
So that's a really good question. And basically, I would say that you want to look for a company that let's just go to the basics. You feel comfortable with when you're talking with someone on the phone. They're answering your questions. You get the feeling. The client gets a feeling that this is a person who really understands the process. And so some of those things include, asking if it's door-to-door service and what your needs really are. They don't just come back with a quick low quote, because that's convenient and it may sound good, but at the end of the day, it becomes a nightmare and much more expensive than anything else. So you really want to get a good feeling for the company and the person you're speaking with. Next thing I would say is that everyone should really be looking at the online reviews. The Googles and the Yelps of the world, things that really can't be manipulated. And hopefully you're only looking at working with a company that has 4.5+ star reviews overall. Anyone can have a negative review. That's human nature. We know this happens. But basically the reviews are very, very important. And I think that the best way to have a very successful, satisfying move internationally is to engage, understand who you're talking to, feel comfortable, and certainly look at the reviews.
Now, let's say we have an elderly person, somebody who's not in a position to be lifting boxes or maybe even packing, but they want to go through this process. Does SDC do everything from start to finish? Is that available?
Sure, absolutely. Typically we'll do everything from start to finish. So from A to Z, door to door. If the client, let's say the client lives in Los Angeles, California, would typically show up. Our team shows up. We wrap and protect and pack the boxes if they would like that. If they don't, they can pack the boxes as well. It's acceptable, perfectly acceptable. And then it's taken to the port, loaded on a ship, shipped. We assist, and our team, our logistics team and support team, works with the client to make sure that customs is cleared at the destination, and then it's delivered to their door. Items are put in the room where they've requested. I want these boxes here. I want this sofa here. We do all of that from A to Z, or we can do less.
Yeah.
If the client says, I only want it to go from here to the port, fine. But typically we're door to door.
I see. I was wondering, because I had an elderly person ask me this question in my family, and she asked, would they actually take out the silverware and put it in the drawers and do all of that on the other end?
That's called white glove service.
Yeah.
And yes, we will. We'll do anything you need.
I
move people internationally, everything from students going to college in Oxford to museums moving from Berlin to Toronto. So we can handle anything that the client needs.
Great. Rob, if somebody wanted to reach out and connect with you specifically to help them through this process, do you do that also?
Absolutely. I can be reached at here at SDC International Shipping. I'm Robert at sdcinternationalshipping.com. And my direct number is 888-779-3962. My direct extension is 116.
Great. Thanks for taking some time out to share this information. I'm sure a lot of people found it helpful. If you're watching this video and you enjoyed it, please go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend, and we'll see you in the next video.
Thanks, Jim.